Hi, welcome to Tales from the Pole. I'm Erin Hart. Yay!
Yay! I am brandonjeddi, and we have our wonderful guests here. We got two of them, Jeremiah White.
What's up? What's up? How y'all doing?
Yeah, and we got the wonderful, magnificent Lydia Shahid.
Woohoo!
Fuck yeah! All right, let's fucking start this thing. We were just talking about, by the way, penis sizes.
Penis.
We're right off the top. That's exactly where we're headed.
Yes.
You said you possibly an inch above average.
An inch above, and it was at a comedy show that because I was doing a set and I was like, you know what, forget this, fuck this. Can I can cuss?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
fuck yeah, bitch.
Okay, cool.
Tits.
I was
Big
can
wet
I just
pussy.
do this?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So,
So I was on stage and I was like, man, I don't.
I'm gonna
feel
give
like
you the
doing-
1 minute light when you have 1 minute.
Okay, cool.
That's how you pull it
That's
out.
perfect. Yeah,
Comedy style. Huh?
that's how I know when to stop talking. Actually, no, I was like, I don't feel like doing the rest of my set, so I was like, hey, white people, because it was a white audience.
You
Do you
pulled your
guys?
dick out?
I pulled my dick
Yeah.
out, and I was like, yeah, you guys have any questions for a black guy? I was the only black guy there, and then no one asked anything except for Lydia. Lydia actually, she was the one who asked, like, what? How big is your dick? And I was like,
Lydia,
like,
girl,
No
damn.
one ask a question.
no,
I'm
but
like,
they were
all
all
these
bitches.
white people want to know how big that black cock is. Like,
How about where he went to school? What are
Right.
some of his
True,
hobbies? But you're like, what's
I-
that cock size?
I did say I was.
I
from
want
Long Beach,
thickness
so they
included.
I think
I
that
did
was
give a little
Lydia's
thickness,
question.
but-
So what's proclaimed the average penis size?
Everybody said it was 6 inches. I thought it was average. I was like,
Oh,
Six?
that's a
I said I'm
monstrosity.
7.
That's just
I
insane.
was like,
No,
I'm
that's
7
not
inches,
even
and it's
real.
Like, no, they was like, no, it's.
They don't make
I
it
have
that
seen a lot of small dicks in my life. It's
And-
pretty sad.
But is it small off of? Because I will admit I'm a grower, not a shower.
I will admit too,
No,
I am neither a
these
grower
are-
nor a shower.
These are already hard, ready to go dicks. And I go like this. This is a dick.
This is
This is it.
My-
Italian people do this, and so do I for dick. No, but I've seen like a lot of, but they're skinny.
A lot of
I don't like the
penises.
skinny dick.
oh.
why
I don't.
not? What's wrong? You like girth?
You like
Oh, yeah.
you like
girth, yeah.
pencil dick, Lydia?
Ew.
You like
You know,
pencil
I
dick. That
love all
Ticonderoga dick. That
I
number
like-
2.
I feel like I like all dick.
The big
Like,
eraser head on
I
it?
don't discriminate. Like I like all dick.
No?
I'm not. one
Thank
dick.
you. But
That's
that's just I feel like what women say, but it's
To
like when
make-
it comes
make
down
guys
to
feel
it, it's like
better?
I wish it was a little bit bigger.
Brandon has a
it's
small
all-
dick, he
And
says.
it's usually soft. It's mainly soft. Erection
likes
difficulties.
to brag
I feel
about
like
that.
he's lying though. Like he's like, oh, I don't have a big dick. Just so when you see it, you're like, oh my God, Brandon, stop playing.
True. You gotta undersell the
Yeah,
show.
no, we
You
get
got
it.
it. You
Check.
got
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah,
how you do
absolutely.
it.
Get
I've had it both
surprising.
ways, where you've had like a guy who's very gifted down there and has it all, but like sex
Gifted like his
sucks,
dick
'cause
does
it's
math.
just-
His dick does
No,
calculus.
it's just it's large and it hurts
Is it
and
too
it's
much
not
and
good.
it's, like,
And
in
then
your
Oh,
throat?
I have
I've
had that. That hurt.
Okay.
yeah, and then I've had guys with small dicks who like kill it in bed and are so good. And
Really?
I feel
They
like
know exactly
they
what
know
to
exactly
hit.
what to do. They know all the points. So I feel like I just like good lovers. Like I don't care about I don't care about
That
the dick size.
is. Can
That's
we put
deep,
up like
right?
that? The more you know, fucking star
Like
shit,
those-
Jamie, please. That is just amazing.
I have been
I
with my
applaud
husband
that.
for 20-some years, so
We're so sorry.
I think I know. No, but like I think that the small dicks I had were back in the day, and they were like back in the day, so they were all in the early 20s, so they didn't know
The 20s?
points.
I'm sorry, the 20s? Did you say?
Yeah.
My
Oh,
early
Jesus.
20s.
Okay.
We're all in our early
1920s.
20s.
Oh.
They weren't as like
Right before the Great
sexually
Depression.
advanced.
Yes.
Like, they just didn't. Yeah. they
Yeah,
weren't-
so they
The
didn't
Depression
know
couldn't
the
get
right
a man aroused.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's the times have changed now where they're all about like getting the woman off. Like it's just
Couple,
Yeah.
That's
couple
nice.
things. One, what is the optimal size for a dick? Would you say in inches?
Probably
We'll go
8.
U.S. standard.
Oh, well,
Jesus
I'm
Christmas.
small, then.
Jesus Christmas.
I'm small.
Jesus
Clearly,
Christmas.
the-
Lydia,
the-
even
the
out the
myth is
average,
wrong,
please.
guys.
I
She goes
would
8, you have to go
say-
4.
I would say 6.5.
6.5.
6.5 is,
Okay.
is
Cool.
normal.
Now we're gonna do a little math test, though.
I know, she's so
listen,
sad. She's
listen.
like,
Now
"That's
we're gonna do a little
normal."
math test because anytime I've asked women this, with the how long is 6? Show me how long 6.5 is to you. Because usually it's like 6.5, just like a 6 and a.
Is that 6? That's like 2.
This is like 6
That's
and a half.
2.
No,
That's
like,
2.
That's like 6.5.
I'm a half then if that's 2.
That's a 6.
So 8 would
You're
be
gonna
like
whip your
that.
dick out and
No,
check.
no, no, no.
That's
It
like a
wouldn't-
6.
It wouldn't clarify.
Is this a 5
feel like
inch?
yours
I
is-
feel like this is 5 inches.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's about 5, so 6.5.
No, this
So
is gonna be
I
right.
would
This is
say
gonna be right.
5
No,
inches.
no.
I take it back.
Wait,
Take it back.
wait.
5
Hold on.
inches is decent. 5
5
inches is
Yeah,
normal.
good 5-inch dick. What is that? What do you think that is?
6.5.
No,
That's about
small.
6.5, I
That
believe.
looks small to me.
This is
That
an
looks smaller.
inch. My grandpa told me that's an inch.
Well, all our
Yeah,
fingers are different, though.
About the width of 2 fingers is about an inch. About an inch.
Well,
Because
then
I was
crap
going to
from
take
here,
my.
yeah.
I have a. Well, it doesn't matter. I was going to take my shoe off, and that's how I measure like anything. I'd use
His
my
feet.
feet. I'd be like, all right, here we go. This is about.
You
'cause
whip
I'm-
your dick out.
I whip my dick
compare it
out.
to your
Yeah, and let's
foot.
go. All right,
Do
here
you
we
hit
go.
your
Let's
foot
see.
to your dick?
I do.
You are
That is
flexible.
I
some people
am-
do say that.
Little yoga move.
Yeah. No. I just go. I don't base it based off of my foot size. I just go. I know my foot. I wear size 11, so I'm like 12 inches. I'm 1 inch away from a foot, right?
yeah, yeah.
So I just go. Okay.
Is your
There
dick
it is.
11 inches?
My dick is 12 inches actually.
No, it's
not.
No, it's not.
I was like,
wish.
wow.
I clearly, 'cause I already said it was 7.
Yeah, you already said it was
I
7,
already
which
said
is then don't
Which
be
is
like
like a-
ashamed. Don't be like I
No.
already said it was 7, which is amazing
Which
for most of the male
is-
population. Please.
No, I mean,
That's not-
I thought
These
honestly,
women
thought
are
it was
cock-spoiled.
I thought it was honestly. I thought it was an average size until everybody was like, no, that's you're above
You're
average.
gifted, yeah.
I'm
You're
not.
blessed.
I measure
It's not. I'm
like
not.
I measure like I try to go I do the finger, but I like measure like deep in like the pelvic bone. Like I squeeze it in there, whatever bones are in
Well,
there. The
isn't that
fucking
what-
pelvic, the coccyx and all that. I go deep in
Don't
to try
you-
to get that extra half
Don't
inch
you
out of
start
there, you know what I mean?
from the taint? I thought that's where you started
Oh,
from.
yeah.
No?
It's
That's
good.
okay, good.
That's where-
good.
that's
So
where-
how
started
big are
from.
your tits, Aaron?
Yeah.
36.
No. Let it be the
I'm
female
at
equivalent.
32.
Let it be the female. How big are your
Dang,
pussies?
Your boobs are
How-
a lot bigger than
how
mine.
deep is-
How big are the pussies? That's the
Um,
female equivalent in
My
2018.
mom told me one day that because I had this pap smear, and the lady goes, "Oh, I felt like I was molested." You know, one of those pap smears where you're like,
Yeah.
"I'm not sure. I think I was molested."
I have no idea what you're talking
Yeah,
about,
the
but go
first
ahead.
time you get a
Forget it.
pap smear, it's weird because they literally tell you to spread your legs, and there's someone.
First.
Oh, it wasn't.
It was
No,
the first-
it was at a
it
free
was-
clinic.
It was the first one in a
And-
van.
Oh, it was a free clinic. That
and
makes sense.
it was with a nurse
which was out of
practitioner.
a van, so.
There's
okay.
And she
Yeah.
petted my thigh and said, "You have very pretty skin," because I had glitter,
Ew,
because it was a
no.
glitter thing, and I was like, "Oh, this isn't gonna go well."
Yeah.
And then, because I'm not gay, and not that I just
Not that there's
I
anything wrong
tried,
with that.
but
Yeah.
I'm just not gay.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then she put the scope in, and then she goes, "Oh, you have a very deep vagina. We should
The
get another
scope
one."
in?
And
The
she
scope?
got another one that was
Excuse me.
deeper.
What
Did it hurt
scope?
you?
The scope?
No.
Was it the
Did it
the
hurt?
Brazzers.com scope? What
No,
scope
it's that
goes up the
thing,
pussy?
And they go,
It's a clamp.
Oh,
It's a
oh,
clamp.
the
that-
speculum.
There you go.
Yeah.
Is that
There
what
you
that's
go.
called?
Speculum. I used to jack off to anatomy books. That's real.
Ew.
That's
Oh.
real.
Was
And
you-
I didn't
were
have
you 12?
pornography.
You were 12 at the time?
Yeah, or younger. Who knows?
So
But
your
Brandon-
parents were trying
Or-
to make you
or
become a
older.
doctor, and you like didn't want.
But
that.
I don't want to fucking. And now I want to jack off on cadavers. So it didn't work out. It
That's
was a
gross.
bad idea.
That's gross.
Now I gotta
But
wear a thing.
Brandon,
Yeah, it is.
you'll enjoy this.
Yeah.
Then I called my mom. I said, "Mom, I think I was molested." And you know my mother. and she
She's
said,
a bitch.
"Well, the reason she did that is because your father has a very large penis." And I was like,
Ew.
"Ah!"
Excuse me.
Ah!
Excuse me.
And she
What?
said the reason my vagina is long is because my dad's penis. I have my dad's inverted penis basically in my
Oh
vagina.
my
No,
God!
no,
I
no,
thought
no,
it
no,
meant
no.
something
Yeah,
else.
You know what I
that-
mean?
that's
It's
obviously-
carrot
dick
stuff
We were
inside.
all there, Lydia. Yeah, yeah.
No molestation. No.
Your dad could really lay some pipe, hon. I thought you should know that.
It's a weird family, yeah.
You sure
But
is.
then I called my sisters and told them, and they're like, "Ah, why'd you tell us that?" And I go, "Because
So-
I had to hear it.
So now you told your sister that they all have deep vaginas.
That Dad has a big dick.
Oh.
That's what I told them.
Okay.
And they were like crying. Dad, don't tell us that. And I go,
Ugh.
I had to hear it.
Well,
Sorry.
I guess
Ugh.
that's kind of cool. You're like, my dad has. I feel like that's a lot of power. You
What?
Know?
I don't know if it's power
like
for
if
you,
your-
but
if your
it's
dad
power
has a
for-
big dick, you're like, whoa. That means my dad was a powerful man. He has a big dick.
He was a
saying
hippie.
he
He was a hippie.
pipe everywhere he goes.
He
You
is
get a guy with a
hippie.
big enough dick, and they try to just ride their whole life on their large dick, and they just kind of accomplish nothing. They're like 13 inches, but they're like, it's huge, but
It's
they're living in a
huge.
box.
Or if they're
how it
living with a
goes.
woman is how it would happen probably.
I've never met a homeless person with a big dicks.
How
So
many
you never-
homeless
you met a
dicks are you
bunch of-
blowing?
I've never
Yeah.
seen a homeless dick.
Just
I'm not gonna lie,
after the
I've
club
seen
on
two.
Saturday,
I've
you
seen
drop
two.
by the shelter. Like,
I-
what's going on
Let's
here?
be real. Okay, so
Yeah, let's be
I've,
real.
I've dated guys that didn't have a place to live and were sleeping in their cars. And yes, I'm not as shallow as you think I am.
I thought you were very
dated-
shallow. That's great.
And I did
Now I
date
just
a guy
hear
that was
low
homeless.
self-confidence. Go ahead.
Not home. He was living in his car, and he had a normal sized dick.
Don't
It
say
was
not
small.
homeless. That is homeless. Living in the car is
homeless.
homeless.
Technically.
So he
Your car can't.
he
Your
had-
home can't be impounded.
had
You know
a-
what I mean?
He had a smaller sized dick, and I'm just saying every guy I've been with that had a large penis was always very successful. I don't know why. There's
Wow.
some kind of power to your dick size. I
Or you
swear.
just fuck powerful penises.
I don't know.
Have you fucked Fortune 500 cock?
I feel like possibly.
Yeah, like number like 329.
I know.
329, 328, 326. You fucked them all in a row.
No, I don't.
I
love
did
it.
see a homeless man's penis once. It
They
was-
like to show them.
Well,
so,
they
yeah.
do. I was in front of a salon I was working at, and he flashed everyone, and we were like, "Lock the door."
Was it big or was it small?
It wasn't hard. It was small.
Oh, that's-
Well,
It
if
was
it's
disgusting.
was it carrying like a? Did it have like like a stick with a bundle at the end that was also just carrying?
No,
around?
I think he was crazy. We called the police.
He was definitely
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, no.
That's
it's,
funny.
dirty.
As hell.
that is
Dirty.
Yeah.
I would have
Yeah.
died laughing. You should have recorded that.
I
I did.
did.
I wonder if there's I've never looked up this up. I've looked up a lot of porn. I've never looked up like the homeless genre of porn.
I'm sure it's out there.
Swear
It's,
there's
it's
totally
sure it's like,
good
hey,
stuff
it's
on
like
YouTube.
somebody knocking on the door. Hey, I can't afford anything. Can I just come in? I got something for you, baby. I don't know why the woman sounds like the old black.
He's just fucking him, but he's eating like creamed corn as he doing it out of a can.
And he's
Hobo
fucking at the same
style.
time.
Oh my God, cream corn.
Give me this
That's good
pussy.
stuff.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I got hungry all of a sudden. Yum.
Yum, yum, yummers. I think now is the time where we should go to the stories of any in the sex area, either strip clubs, escorts, etc. We'll start with you, Miss Lydia.
Okay.
This got very
So-
formal. Uh huh.
It did.
You do your testimony. Give your testimony.
So I have to tell. I pretty much just tell the story, right?
Tell the story. We're gonna interrupt as we see fit.
Yeah.
Okay. So I
Okay.
pretty much only have one experience with a male stripper. I've never been to a strip club. Unfortunately, but I was at a bachelorette party one time, and
also, you've never been to a female strip club.
I've never been to a female strip club.
And because
I've
you don't wanna
literally
go?
only- You know what? I've had mixed feelings about it. So like, I could always see myself jumping on stage and being like, "Oh my God, this is so fun!" If I'm with the right people, you know what I mean?
Jumping on stage. You mean being a
And
stripper?
just like having a good time.
This
you know?
is like
And
when other people
then-
think like I could be a comedian,
Oh,
but
no,
you
wait.
gotta put in the
you
work.
gotta put
I
in the
mean, like
work,
when
I
you
know.
say jump on stage.
Just like
'cause,
after a
like,
few
you-
good ones, and just being like wanted. Does
Like
that
stripper
happen?
karaoke kind
Does
of.
that
So
happen
not
in
taking
your
clothes off,
experience
just
where
like
girls come and they're like, "Let me get on
That's
stage"?
bullshit.
They'll say, "Oh, how do you get a job here?" But they don't just jump on stage.
No.
You
it's
have
more
to
like
blow
that.
the owner.
I guess I don't know.
Owner gets a
'cause
taste.
I'm just ignorant, but
You're like thinking of Coyote Ugly.
I know. I'm like, let me get on stage and dance for some money. But
No, there's a
I-
lot more crank and just
I
whatever.
feel like I would have fun at one if I was with the right people. I always felt like there was a lack of equality in this, and I was talking to you about it because
Yeah.
I'm like, females don't have access to male strip clubs. Like there's not a lot of male strip clubs around here for us to go to them. So I was like kind of boycotting the whole thing. I'm like, unless I can go to a strip club where I can see some dick in my face, like I don't want to go to a female strip
Listen,
club.
take you
you don't
there.
have to go to a club or any.
just
You don't
to
even
see
have to
dick.
go to a place
I
with a roof
want-
to see a cock.
Right.
Go outside and say, "Let
No.
me see some cock," and people will whip their cocks out for you.
No,
Guys, we
okay.
cannot do that. We have to go to
Vegas.
an establishment. There has to be
Vegas
laws
is
involved.
the only spot where you could
There's
go.
a few in LA though.
Let's
I know.
crosstalk.
I have
Okay,
heard there are a few.
but okay, you around here in Orange County, you go
I don't
to
know.
a couple miles and you could find one.
There's
what I
no
mean?
male strip
Female,
clubs in
you
this
mean,
area.
yeah.
There
There's
is.
no male strip clubs in this
Listen,
area.
guys will show you their cock.
Yeah,
I
both
don't
of
want
you.
to just see any average cock. I want to see male stripper cock that can dance and
Oh.
gyrate in
Well,
my face.
I
And I
don't
can
think
throw
Well, then
money at
Orange
them.
County
will-
will support.
But they
that
can support.
business.
They can support female strippers, and that's
Well-
where
'Cause
I have
men
a
are much
problem with
hornier.
it. I have a problem
Well,
with
you
it.
have a lot of wealthier men here with housewives, where housewives are not going to go to male strip clubs unless it's a bachelorette party.
Yeah.
Because where do they get their money? Their
From their
husbands.
husbands.
Where do
Their
they get their
husbands
dick?
don't wanna-
Online,
Yeah.
in person.
They don't want to go pay for their wife to go to a male strip club.
Lydia-
As an independent working woman, who I have a lot of friends who are independent working women who have been. Then the only time I've ever seen a male stripper was at a bachelorette party, and that was my only experience with a male stripper, and I fucking loved it. I was the only
God
bitch
bless
there
you.
that loved
But
it.
would you
God
go
bless
every
you.
On my
week?
face.
God bless you.
If I had like a group of girls, I think I would be able to put together a group of girls that would be down to go
Lydia,
every week.
you should have met
You're
me
a saint.
when I was 18
Yeah.
and doing the stripper dance. Anybody remember
The
that?
the
stripper
vibe
dance?
just changed in the
No.
room. The vibe just like, oh,
I know.
yeah?
It's like, oh,
No.
do tell.
Really?
Oh,
Like,
no,
mm.
no
I'm
one
just
remember the
saying.
stripper? Oh.
Aaron, do you feel me on this though? Like if we had
Erin's
that
seen enough
opportunity,
cock. She's just
I'm
bored of it.
good. I
Yeah,
wouldn't-
yeah.
I
so
wouldn't waste
that's,
my money on
that's
that.
the thing.
Really?
The
No.
cock
But not-
market it's too much cock.
Yeah,
I-
right.
There's not enough
I
to
don't
support a
think
business
so.
for
I
it.
There's
will
not
agree
enough.
with Lydia
Oh, God
because
bless you, Lydia. Uh-huh.
from doing the stripper dance, which means that I didn't strip, it was just a dance, and you pretended like you stripped. And
Excuse me?
You guys don't remember stripper
No.
dance? Like in
No, we don't
the
know
early
what year.
2000s. Like I graduated high school
No.
2004.
Quit bragging.
Oh
Yeah, graduating high school.
Oh,
Mr.
listen,
Fancy.
I'm fancy. All I did was get out of high school. That's it. No, but there was you guys remember the whole crump dancing and all that stuff? Remember guys like, yeah.
It's like Little John East Side Boys.
It
era?
was something like that. That was part of the era. But we would do dances like that, and there was another dance called the stripper dance that guys did. Women didn't even do it. It was guys, and we would be at a party or a function. We would put a girl in a chair, and we would dance for her. And
and girls love that.
and
shit.
girls they loved it. So I was
Hell yeah,
I
there's
was
a
a little-
market out there for
Yeah.
it.
And
And I
it's-
swear,
it's
if we
not-
had access to it, there's just
I think-
not. There's not.
It's not
enough.
sustainable. That's the thing.
You don't know that. Like, let's look at the statistics. I mean, I'm also talking out of my ass, but
I'm
I would
also-
like to see how well these strip clubs do. Like the few of them. Like we all know. What's that big
Olympic
one?
Gardens in Vegas.
Well, I know Thunder from Down Under in Vegas.
Chippendales.
Chippendales does great.
Thunder from Down Under is different
Australian
than a
cock.
strip club.
Yeah, because it's like a
It's a
performance.
show.
Yeah, it's a show.
But I feel like most guys strip because that's what they call guy strip clubs, or I don't know what women strip clubs. I don't know what it is. Isn't it more of a show? Like I mean, they do the
Yes.
dance. They get on top and they give you a lap dance, but it's more
Yeah.
of a show than
It
like
is,
a
yeah.
guy like how we would go to a strip
Firstly,
club.
no,
We're like,
they just
right?
put their dick in women's
No,
faces. Can you
no.
tell us so you had a bachelorette party?
Yeah, so I went to a bachelorette
What was
party,
the protocol there?
they pretty much hired a male stripper to come, and they literally it was so awkward. We were sitting all in a circle, and he came in, and
Was he in shape?
Oh yeah, he was so fit, and he was a handsome dude. The girls that had hired him were pissed because they had hired this really hunky dude, and he didn't fit the par. They were like,
He had
you
foreskin.
You weren't the guy that we
Yeah.
hired.
He had the
yeah,
foreskin.
But
you
I
can't have a
didn't give a
turtleneck, no.
fuck. Like, I made it rain on him. Like, I sat in the middle. I was the only girl that wanted to dance. He was going around the circle and, like, gyrating on all the girls, and none of the girls really liked it.
What did he look like?
But
Tell
I
us more
also
about him.
feel like girls we were, like, 21, 22. A lot of the girls are prudes.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
girls
Early-
have a
early
hard
20s,
time
so-
being open to sexuality. There's a very few group of there are more women now that are more open to sexuality now. But this happened 10 years ago or so, and these girls were huge prudes, and they just weren't as comfortable with their sexuality, so it wasn't a great fit. Again, I was very comfortable with my sexuality, so I
will
loved
agree
it.
with you. Early
And I was like,
20-year-olds
take me to the back, hump my face, do whatever. And all my friends were like, no, you can't do that. You're
Yeah.
gonna have sex
I
with
would say
them.
early 20-something-year-old women are a little bit more like, no, I can't.
Yeah,
Once they
they're a
realize,
little
like, oh, I need dick too. Or I need
because
whatever.
in the early 20s, so much dick is being offered to them,
Offered.
thrown in their face. They're just like they don't see the point of just paying someone to show their dick to them. They're like, we get enough of this. But as you get older, it's like let me see that cock.
But it's
Yeah,
selective dick. That's what you're paying for, and I think that's what guys pay for too. It's selective pussy. They could go home and see their wife's pussy, but they don't want to. They want
that's.
I think men are different because they don't get offered vagina constantly to them, like
not the way that you guys do.
Yeah.
Like as a guy, our offers are so it's like under the table. We don't even know we got offered, and we're like, oh. Yeah, I'll take a drink. Thank you. And you walk away. You're like, oh shit, this bitch was.
But
trying
no.
to
and also offered. It's more like, all right, you had to put work in, 5 hours of work, and it's like, maybe, and it's like,
right, exactly.
I would like the opportunity to go to a strip club, like with no strings attached. Like I feel like when guys want to hook up with you or put their dick in your face or something, there's way more like emotional investment that gets involved. Like guys don't
with
like to,
you or with them.
That's what I'm wondering.
With both sides. Guys have told me I like to feel special too. Guys have told me that. Because
Wow, you're like the male version of a female, aren't you?
I think I am a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm not married.
That's not a real thing, but
thank you.
It's not a real thing.
Thank you, Jeremiah.
Women think it is, but it's
yeah.
not. We as men, we pretend, oh yeah, you're like
she's
you're
just
just
like one
like
of
a
the
man.
dudes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's not really.
No.
I'm not really.
No, I mean, not to try to discredit you. I'm sure you have some of that.
Some of those tendencies.
Some of those tendencies,
yeah.
but at the end of the day,
I'm still a female.
you're still a female. Yeah.
So
So like,
you're
it's
right.
like
I like to feel special too.
Right.
I'm just saying, there's been times where I've had my hoe phases. I call them my hoe. Like I have hoe summers sometimes, where I just like to hoe out for the summer.
As you
have
should.
my hoe seasons, and I just hoe out. And so during my hoe seasons,
you.
whatever it is, I've had guys tell me, they like to feel special, that they don't, and then you see
I've
these
never
guys.
seen these men.
These
well,
guys want
I'll
a
tell you
little
what
bit
that
more
is. I can tell you
emotional
exactly what that
investment.
is. That is exactly. They're actually looking for something. They're looking for that girlfriend. But if you find like if you were to find me in my early 20s, or even me
yesterday,
right, exactly.
Go on.
And you were to be like, you're in your whole phase, and you'd be like, hey, come over, let's fuck. I'd be like, all right, cool.
Okay,
bet. And then you're like, and then I'll even take it a step further. I'll be like, hey, you want to go to the movies? And I'll be thinking, oh, it's just us as friends who get to fuck. And then we go, and then you go, oh, I thought it was more. And I'm like, I thought we were just going to go see Avengers. Bitch, like, I just thought this shit was.
Hey, that's fucking on you, man. You can't you can't take him to go see a movie and then fuck him after and be like, nah, this is nothing. See the movie before you go to her place. Enjoy it by yourself, and then go fuck.
I learned that. I didn't know
Yeah,
that. I didn't
damn
know that in the
right.
beginning.
Damn that's right.
There's a lot of huge lack of respect when you're just fucking, because there's no like actual guideline to be like, this
you have
is
to be
how
more
you
vocal
need.
about it.
And like,
That-
and let's be
that's
real, we're
on-
all on different agendas. When one guy where you think you guys are just fucking, you want to fuck, he's not available to fuck, and then he kind of disappears for a while, and then he comes around, and then he's ready to fuck, and it's like, no, this needs to be, we have to work together on this schedule if we're just going to fuck.
So it has
like,
to be your
needs
schedule.
to be,
is what
no,
you're
it
saying.
has to be a collaborative schedule. Like, we need to talk this out and be like, okay, Monday, Wednesday, Thursdays are fucking nights, and we need to be together on
You know
those
what?
nights.
The worst thing
and
is,
it doesn't work like
yeah,
that, and that's
no, I
why I
hate
feel
that.
like I would respect a strip
No.
club, because you're literally, it's on your own time, and you're paying someone to like give you.
She would
that
like a
kind of-
male
I don't like this. This is
brothel.
horseshit.
A male brothel is what we need.
I don't. Here's what I don't like. I don't like sex that's scheduled ever. If someone's like, hey, I want to have sex with you at 8 p.m. like a whatever night, I'm gonna not want to do that. I want sex to be spontaneous, like in the moment. Like, yeah,
That's
we're
funny.
feeling it.
I tell
I don't
Brian,
want to fucking.
that's my husband, that I'd like to make an appointment. That's kind of like my joke. Like, let's
Just
make an
suck him
appointment.
off at whatever hour you were
And he
thinking about that
says-
appointment.
Well, he says, I don't like you saying that.
I don't
And I
like
go, I think it's
pre-planned
funny.
sex.
It's
I don't
not-
like the idea of like putting it in a fucking ledger. Like, oh, 3:30 p.m.
No,
My
it's
anus
not
will be
like-
lit.
It's not really like that. But when you're
I-
dating
I'm
someone,
over it.
it's kind of like, okay, we're gonna hang out tonight. Okay, we're
We
gonna
might
to
fuck.
dinner, go to
We
a movie,
might
and
fuck,
then
yeah.
we're gonna fuck later. It's in
Probably.
the schedule
Probably.
somewhere.
Well,
If we're both feeling
I
it.
think because you said dating someone and you said fucking it out. I think those are two different things. Dating
Yeah,
someone
obviously.
and then fucking, just fucking is two different things.
It
to me,
is,
definitely.
it is,
Right.
and I'm just saying I get frustrated when it just turns into like when you just want to have sex with someone and they can't follow through. Like
Well,
like you guys.
that's
are on
the
two
other
different
thing, though,
schedules.
because that's the other thing. It's whenever you start being like a fuck buddy or whatever with someone, it's always a game of chicken of whoever catches feelings first.
Right.
Someone that's going to happen to someone. One of you is going to start getting jealous, like, oh, you're taking this person out. Oh, okay. It always happens every single time. So
I
it's
was
just-
really
yeah.
bad at that whole like just casual person
Casual
going out
sex.
thing.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm not good. I'm like, if we have sex, that's it.
You're
What's
you're
that's
mine.
it?
We're
What's
in.
that's it?
You're mine. That's
Well,
your
you're
mine?
mine. Like
Oh,
we're in.
Jesus.
I am
You
not.
you've thrown the
good.
birth control away. You don't tell them.
Oh yeah, I did that. Well, I told Brian I threw the birth control away after because I had a guy that was such an asshole, and I threw the birth control away. I met Brian. I said, "Don't have sex with me. I probably have AIDS." That guy was cheating on me. I don't have AIDS, but I thought I did. Whatever. And we got drunk. We
pretty
had
hot.
sex, and I got pregnant. Whoops.
Yeah.
Well, I have a similar story to that actually. My baby mom was like, "Hey, I
God.
ran out of birth
okay.
control," and I was like, "Well,"
And she's
guess
like,
what?
my T cell count is pretty low.
yeah,
And like, yeah, let's do it, baby. Whatever.
I looked. I said, "Well,
Friday.
I think my T cells are up, so we can we can do
It's
this."
the average.
Take the chance.
Yeah, let's take this chance. So I didn't have a baby.
Well, when I had sex with Brian back then, it was like AIDS was like a death sentence.
Right.
Now it's just like diabetes.
Now it's a
AIDS
pill
is pretty
every day.
sweet to get nowadays. AIDS isn't that bad.
As long as
Lydia,
as long as
right?
it's,
I like to get some AIDS, girl.
no,
Right?
I think it's totally livable now.
It's
as long
livable.
as
It's
you get the
lovable.
But
same as magic.
there's
I don't think
a
lovable.
gonorrhea out there I saw on a billboard in Hollywood that's antibiotic resistant.
Ooh,
Oh.
gonorrhea.
It's out there.
So now we just
Gonorrhea's
gotta-
Yeah,
back.
don't worry about gonorrhea,
Ooh.
guys.
Oh, I don't even know what the symptoms are.
It burns when you
bad.
pee. At least I know that's for guys. It
Burns when you pee.
I think all
Always
of them
be
are burned when you
concerned.
pee,
Discharge.
and
Is
then
that what it
just
is?
yeah,
And then
a weird
weird stuff
discharge
coming
and.
out
Weird
Pee hole.
discharge, burns when you pee, run to the doctor.
What's weird is who has like a burning dick or pussy and weird discharge and be like, all right, I'm gonna fuck whoever
I'm gonna
tonight.
just keep fucking
I
right
gotta,
there.
and I have to raw dog.
I actually know
I
some
gotta
people
raw
like
dog.
that.
Really?
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
no.
You know the
Oh,
worst
yeah.
humans. You know the worst humans.
I
Right.
do.
I'm
I
here.
do.
I
know
will
very
say
bad
this.
people.
I'll probably be like, I probably have to call somebody like, hey, Brandon, is it weird that blue shit comes out your penis? Is that weird?
Nope.
He'd be
Keep
like,
fucking.
I'd be like, how many days? How many days? What
like, I got-
color of blue?
I got two. It's a light blue.
Light blue. Is it periwinkle?
Periwinkle. Yes.
You're in trouble. I'm sorry. Brandon.
Periwinkle
Okay,
is a
I'll
beautiful
go- I'll
color.
go to the
Keep
doctor.
going, my
I
friend.
did have a girlfriend that was like, if I ever get AIDS, I'm gonna spread that shit to everybody.
Oh my
Sweet.
God.
Terrible
baby.
person. I don't.
That is the
Yeah.
worst human being
She was
ever.
like, if I have it, everyone else is gonna get that shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
I was like,
Wow.
damn.
Is that person, what career does that person do?
You
Listen.
know what? She ended
Whore.
up like dating rich. So
Listen.
She
Oh, so
actually
she
owns a
doesn't
house
have
now.
a-
Lydia,
Yeah.
talk
She
to
just
me.
has them.
Lit Squid, talk to me.
Lit
What's this
Squid.
about? You were saying this before. It's her IG name, Instagram name. What's this about you possibly forgetting occasionally to take birth control pills? What is this?
Oh, okay.
What is this?
Oh.
Okay, so
You
a lot
want
of
a
that has
baby.
to
She
do-
needs an
no.
IV.
You want
No.
a baby.
Listen, babies are
Okay,
cute. I
listen.
have a 2-year-old.
I
They're
have
cute.
breaks.
Yeah, they are
I have
cute.
breaks in between my dating, right?
Yeah,
so like
okay.
if I
Puppies are
stop
cute.
seeing
Puppies are also
someone, I'll
cute.
stop taking
I
birth
have 2 of
control.
those.
I also don't like taking birth control because it makes me fat and I'm super insecure about my weight. So I just
Isn't
I
everyone-
hear you on that, my friend.
I just don't like to take
Everyone's
it.
insecure.
That's
Are
why
you
I'm
on birth
constantly
control right
looking
now?
at
Do you think
that.
you're fat right now? Is that this?
Yeah, I stopped birth control like 2 weeks ago because I'm
But-
trying to lose
But
weight.
Do you
doesn't
wanna
that
do
just
the
mean you
bone
have to go
broth diet?
hard,
What is
harder
that?
in the gym?
I'll tell you later.
Wait, what?
Bone broth diet. I'm checking it out.
Bone broth. We can pretty
Bone
much
broth.
decipher
Bone
that.
broth. Okay,
So it's just
you
a
Oh,
bunch
bone
of,
broth.
just drink bone broth.
Well, I thought it was just a bunch of
I'm not
something.
sure.
It does sound like cum stew.
You're right.
Bone broth, yeah.
Whatever. If it takes away wrinkles and it clears up inflammation, it makes you skinny.
That's just what some
I'll do
horny
it.
dude. That's what some horny dude told you.
Listen,
Like,
let
put
me
my
tell you
cum in
something.
your soup,
Let me
and
tell
you're
you
gonna get
something.
Whatever, Brandon.
Cum is
Let's go.
high in protein, so you drink the cum, ladies, and then you work out.
Stop.
Right?
Stop
That's how it
it.
goes.
What? Stop
No.
what? Stop what?
Drinking cum like it's gonna
Like
be
it's a
bone
be-
broth?
like it's horchata.
Listen,
like
all
it's a
this
I'm
is
saying-
horchata
dietary
right here.
supplement.
Liz,
Listen, all I said is it's high in protein,
I don't.
and you work out with it, so that means that's going to help thin you
Okay.
down.
Go tell your girlfriend that.
oh,
your baby
ooh,
mama
Lydia,
that.
ooh,
She's mad
Lydia,
at me.
Lydia's
She's mad
turning
at me
right
right
now.
now.
Lydia's getting feisty.
I get.
Listen. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I don't know. I get insecure about my weight.
Yeah.
And
But
I don't like
you're
people
not-
getting. I
You're
don't like
not
people
like
getting.
you're not a big.
I
girl
know,
like
I know.
that.
But I have tried other forms of birth control. Like I've had the arm implant in. I didn't like that. I had the IUD in. I was just bleeding all the time.
That's
The
fine.
arm implant.
Yeah, they put this little rod in
Ugh.
your arm, and
Yeah.
then it stays
Yeah.
there. And it was so
Sounds
weird.
horrible.
Sometimes it would catch on my clothes.
Oh, God!
It was
What?
inside
Ew.
my arm.
Because I thought
Ew.
I thought.
You know what else
that-
catches on the
that
clothes though? A
thing?
baby. A baby will catch on your clothes. Okay.
A
So
baby
just
definitely-
relax.
I think you just
fucking-
make everybody wear a condom.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
shut
what
up.
I do,
Oh, shut up with
always.
that. Condom talk. Get out of here. Get out of here, Aaron. How dare you?
Look,
That is-
I'm all right with it.
Do I sound like your
honestly.
grandma? Just make
No,
everybody wear a
honestly,
condom.
I don't fuck with it. I've had friends who've gotten some serious stuff, and like I
Really?
don't want to fuck with it. Yeah.
Condoms or
condoms?
IUDs?
No, I'm just saying like from having unprotected sex. I've
Oh.
had
Yeah.
friends get
Babies.
shit.
Yeah.
Not
Disease
just
and babies. Disease and
diseases.
babies.
I'm like that shit.
Yeah, that's how it
not
goes,
only will
baby.
babies stay with you for a lifetime, but diseases will stay for you.
Yeah, baby.
And it's like
PSA.
either both of those are gonna fuck me over, and it's not worth it over mediocre dick. Like it's not ever worth it.
I hear
Yeah.
ya.
All the people that have fucked you in the past will be like,
Mediocre tongue.
she said I have a mediocre dick.
Right.
This fucking bitch over here.
Well, I was gonna say, what about mediocre tongue though? Like that.
Oh, Jesus. No, no one's. Ugh.
I've
Ugh, that's
never-
disgusting.
yeah,
Who wants,
me
who
never
wants
had-
that done?
you never had a
I've
bad-
had
good-
bad tongue, yeah.
Really? I thought
I've
think
given
that was-
bad tongue. I'm
I've
not good.
never-
I don't want to.
I can't say I've ever done that. But
A lot. I think a lot of that is about like heart. Like you have to be into it, and
Yeah,
that's
you have
just
to love
not.
it.
That's real, but you have to from like deep in your soul. You have to
My
want
face
it,
is
and it's
big
just, if you're not
If you're not in
100%,
there.
then it's just like you can tell.
You know, it's
I'm
crazy.
phoning it in.
Is I mean, maybe I'm crazy, but I like going down. Like it's
Oh,
one of my
God.
things.
Oh,
Like,
my
I
God.
know
Come
it's
on,
like
man.
weird as
I
a
think-
What
guy.
about when you want to go to sleep, like right after? You know what I mean?
Well, no, I mean,
Go to sleep after sex.
Yeah.
well,
it's
no,
like-
because I do it before.
then I gotta
sex.
go to the
Why don't you do it before?
Yeah, you don't.
You wanna
You
do
go
it after?
before,
No,
and then
because
you.
then I
That's
gotta-
a real
I gotta get-
lover. A real lover will eat you out before and then again after sex.
Oh God! What
Yeah.
after
God.
sex? No.
Let's
I can't-
Okay, yeah, yeah.
I
Tell us
can't-
about the snowball.
I can't even fucking lie. Like I'd never done that. I have done that before.
No.
Like, I've done it as I was fucking. I'm like, well, let me go back down. and
No.
just focus on
No,
that.
you
Especially
didn't.
after I've come.
I have.
After I've come, the spell is broken. I'm like, you want me to do what right now? No.
But
you
see-
crazy?
See,
Get out of here.
You don't. But
I
the
get
thing
angry.
is,
I'm like, hey, bah.
Brandon. The
But
thing is, you don't
how is that
go inside. You go on the clit.
It's
You
all
stay
right
on the
there,
clit.
man.
It
What
is
are you
right
talking
there.
about?
How
It
is
comes right out.
different when you guys have sex and she sucks you off near the end and then you come?
Because it's your own
because-
cum. That's why.
No, because women are beautiful, and that's wonderful, and that's
Wow.
magical, and it's
That's
fantastic.
trash.
A man's.
That's fine.
I don't
No,
like
don't-
tasting my own cum.
That's exactly. That's
Girls do it all the time. Those
I'm
are
not a
girls'
girl.
association.
I'm not a
You
girl.
need to sack up.
No,
and
these
grow
are no.
some.
The masculine shit.
Listen, I will. Listen, Brandon. I will agree with you. I don't do it often, but I have done it.
And
So
I eat
it's
ass.
been-
I eat
and
ass.
I've never
By the
done
way,
that. I've never done
I
that.
eat. Oh,
That's
see,
gross.
look at him.
Need to
He won't
eat
eat
ass.
ass.
I've never ate
I
ass.
would
Scold him.
ass.
Scold
No.
him.
Why,
He
you
doesn't
don't
eat
eat
ass.
ass, Aaron?
This man
It's
doesn't
where
eat ass.
poop comes out.
It's
That's
what?
Thank
No,
you,
you
Aaron.
you
Thank
clean
you.
it. You ever heard of
Clean
toilet
it.
paper? You clean that
Ew!
shit.
No, you
Yeah,
don't
you gotta
use
wash.
toilet
Lydia
paper.
knows
You
what's
gotta
going
at
on.
least
Lydia knows
wash
what's
it.
going on.
Jeremiah and I are on the
Yes,
same team.
no.
No,
You don't
not a
have to
man's.
eat
Not a
my
man's.
ass.
Not a
Don't eat
man's
my
ass.
ass.
don't
I'm
have
not
to
gonna
eat
eat your
If you
ass.
eat my ass, I
Make
feel
that
sorry for
agreement.
you. I feel
I
bad for
literally
you.
got
not
drunk
eating your
this
ass,
last
you're not
weekend
eating
and
my
asked
ass.
the
Okay.
guy
No,
that I was
no.
like gonna take home. I was like, "Is your butt clean?" Like that's literally.
That-
what-
Girl,
You in
look
the
at
shower.
this.
How dare you just eat a
Hey,
man's ass?
hey.
You have to put that man in the shower.
We
I'd be like,
listen.
you
We
know,
gotta
with the
hang
hose, I'd be
out.
like,
What's
spread it
going
like
on,
prison.
girl?
Yeah, right.
Ah!
This is you're
And then I'd
amazing.
be like this, and my tongue would.
Right.
No,
Crying
see,
game.
that's not.
I
Oh,
couldn't do. I
Spit
No.
on it,
And they'd be like,
eat it up a little bit.
hepatitis is on my tongue.
Right.
I was
I'm
like
gonna use your
super free.
toothbrush after I'm done eating your ass. So
And then I'm
I
gonna brush
just-
your ass with that toothbrush.
yeah.
All right.
that. God bless you, Lydia. That's it. You're amazing. God bless you. You're willing to do that. I would
I
never.
love
I've
it.
told women, I'm like, don't please.
Are you on
Don't-
Team Brandon
I
or
do
Team
not-
Aaron?
I love eating butt.
Because the whole
Alright,
the
you
whole
guys
the,
have
the
it. I mean,
I
women's
look at my
area is
butt,
all
it's
just
not
wonderful
like-
and beautiful, usually very clean. Me, you know, like I don't get waxed down there. You know what I mean? Like,
That's what I'm.
You know
That's
what I mean?
I'm saying.
Like,
Like,
don't- I'm not
I-
putting
I think of my ass, and I'm like, I don't want to.
I won't go
I don't
down
want
there
nobody
if it's
to
dirty.
do.
I won't.
Oh.
Like,
Clean,
I'll
I don't wanna-
smell
But
it if when
you
I'm
gotta
going
smell
down there and I'm like, oh, I can't. Like,
Well,
I'll gag.
sometimes
You're
I
like a
like I
fucking
can't.
bloodhound down there. Like, Nope, not
No,
this one.
Not this one.
I can.
But there's some guys who really love that shit.
You should start
and
barking
ask
at it.
for it and prefer it.
Yeah.
And, like they're really
Oh,
good
that
with that
seems-
hygiene.
They're on the DL.
because
They're on the
Yes,
DL.
that's
They
what I was
like
gonna say.
their
They-
butts to get
They're on the
used,
DL.
like,
And then
you
they
know.
like to go to a gay bar and
Right.
you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I'm not.
guy.
I know.
No,
Listen,
Which is good. It's fine.
It
They're not
is-
gay.
it
They're
is
not,
what it is. You
because
like what you like.
They're
It's
on the
fine.
spectrum.
I
of
think
whatever.
a gay guy can't get his butthole eaten and then stick his dick inside of you. It's just not a thing.
Mm.
Straight guys
I know.
can
I
get
know
their
a few
butthole
gay
eaten
guys
and
who
stick
have
their dick
babies.
So
So
yeah, that's true. Listen, it's so uncomfortable. I don't like any play for me back there at all. I've tried it and it's uncomfortable. I don't like being
Guess
entered.
what?
It's
I've
it's
never.
I've
I've had a girl
It's like,
clench
yeah,
my
let's
butt
get out
cheeks.
of
And that
there.
was weird. That was the most. It was like she was like, oh, she was fucking.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care
Yeah.
about that.
It
But
was
like,
no.
if
Well,
you're going
she-
up there, get the fuck out of there.
She was real close, and I was like, ah, lady, come on. chill.
Ugh. The worst, and I always talk about it, is when like I've read Cosmo articles and like various sex articles, and they're like, surprise your man with the finger up his ass during a blowjob.
Oh,
Don't do that to me.
No.
I kick like a mule. I kick like a goddamn mule. You're gonna get a black eye. I won't feel bad.
I can.
Don't
honestly
ever
say I've
do that to
never-
me.
I've
Don't
never had
ever do
anybody
that to me.
try me like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Like,
have-
come at me.
Oh,
You know what I
who's
mean?
calling?
My
He's
baby
cool.
mom.
I've done
Oh,
that. And the
she's
worst
like,
thing
"Shut
that
up.
happens is
You better not.
Shut
talk
finger
about
up
sex.
right
smells like
now.
poop for a couple days.
It does. What is that?
No.
That's a fragrance
And I
that won't
don't like
leave.
No.
I
You
hate
wash
that.
the fingers.
I wash it, but
It is
if it's
Listen.
real rank booty, sometimes you
Yeah,
go
no,
up there
that's
too
real.
far. I think that happens to dudes who finger girls sometimes.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, yeah, that will happen.
It's
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
It's
that will
for a
happen.
couple
Lydia
days.
understands the struggles
I've-
here.
I've
This
done
is
that.
real out
I've-
here.
I've-
You know, there
Did
are
that
nail
before.
brushes out there y'all can
Nail
buy.
Nail
Is- is-
brushes?
Scrub,
Is that
scrub,
a
scrub
thing?
people.
Oh, I
I
thought
didn't
you
know
meant
that
on the
was a thing.
asshole. I thought you meant putting that on the asshole, like
I don't
scrubbing
know.
it clean.
No, your whole finger will smell. I don't know what that is.
Listen, I
It's
don't
called,
know.
It's called shit.
God's way of saying don't put your finger in someone's ass.
It really is. It's like the ink when you try to steal clothes from like Ross or some shit. The ink comes. That's the same thing when you
Right.
put a finger up the butt. Like that's how everyone knows.
Or like, what is that? Like an octopus or whatever that fucking
The
fish
ink.
is. The
Yeah.
ink.
the
Yep.
ink.
Yep. Squid. I think
God
squid's in
damn.
an
Squid.
octopus.
Yeah.
In
All right, hey,
octopi,
oh
yeah.
shit, hey. So what was the original story? So okay, so
Oh,
you had
right.
a male you had a male strip
Yeah.
club stripper at a bachelorette. We gotta hurry up through this thing, kind of ish, but
Okay.
not really. But yeah, okay, so you had a male stripper.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Okay, girl.
it was
Uh-huh.
a great time. I loved it, and I just wish that
Did you put
like
his
I would have.
finger in an ass?
I
Yeah.
would
Did
have
you?
if he let me. No,
God
actually,
bless
I was
this
dating
woman.
someone at the same time. At
Who
the
cares,
time,
though, right?
and all
As a
my
real man, you
friends
shouldn't care
who
about
were
that.
we were really young. All my friends were like, "Don't." I wanted to go in the back room with them, and all my
Yeah.
friends were like, they were videotaping me, and they were like, "We're gonna send this to your boyfriend."
Those aren't
That's-
friends.
Damn,
Those are
scandalous.
You
I
don't
know,
actually have
and
friends. Did you know that? Those aren't friends of
They're
yours.
not.
I know they weren't
They were
friends. They
bitches.
were
No, they
bitches.
weren't friends.
They,
They
for
were
sure were.
bitches.
And like I remember even after I like the wedding, they were like laughing. They were like, "We're gonna show Matt these pictures from the other day." I was like, "Fuck you, go ahead." You know.
He shouldn't even have
Yeah.
cared.
I was like,
I don't.
I told Matt there was gonna be a stripper, and he told me to make it rain. That motherfucker gave me ones for it.
Okay,
So
hold
he
on.
needs to stop.
But it's not like, hey, like grab his cock, his oiled cock.
He
and
probably
lick
thought
his
it was
asshole.
a chick.
You know what?
Make it rain, eat her out.
He wasn't
My-
the best boyfriend. He did his own shit on the
Yeah,
side,
okay,
too.
there you
So,
go.
You're
But I
never
feel
like-
as
it
a-
is what it is.
As a guy,
I just
don't
it was
think
more
she should
okay
care,
for him
like-
to do it than it was for me, and that's the sad part, and that's why I
Lydia.
have a hard time with all these strip clubs. It's more okay for guys to go to the strip clubs, but it's not okay for females to go to strip clubs
This-
with males taking off.
Yeah, okay, I hear you. By the way, on a hunch,
that's why I have a problem with
I feel like you've been cheated on a bit. Is that real?
That's real.
On a hunch, yeah, I got that fucking vibe.
That's real.
Who gives a shit? Listen,
Who gives
okay.
a shit? You're right.
Listen, so you had the male bachelor over,
Uh-huh.
and he brings out his penis.
He didn't actually bring out his penis. He just did a lot of thrusting, and he took
Aw.
off his clothes and stuff. And it was
that's
a
Little
good
naked
time.
thrusting.
I loved it. He put his dick in he was thrusting my face.
How did he hide his back hair?
He didn't have any. He was completely shaven.
Oh, bullshit. See,
Yeah,
bullshit.
he was a babe.
Waxed,
He
no.
was a babe.
Brandon.
Real
not
men
every-
have back hair.
Not every Jamie. No back
No,
hair, huh?
Jamie is naturally hairless.
love-
he's a Wonder Woman.
I love
Right.
men with hair. I love men without hair. I don't give a
Jamie's
shit.
a
God,
smooth
wow,
man.
That's
Lydia's
cool.
earning
Thank you, Lydia.
points left and
Right?
fucking
Yeah.
right.
I'm
That
not
is
even
cool.
trying
Ass.
to get. I'm not even
No.
trying to like impress
Oh,
No,
anyone.
No,
I
no,
will.
this is just
I will,
natural.
I
Good
will
God
say
bless.
this as a
God
guy who has hair on his back, I am self-confident about it. I'm like, I can't.
Self-confident or
Confident.
Unconfident, I guess. I
Is
don't
that a
I
word?
don't like it.
Self-aware.
No, I don't like
That
it.
is
I don't.
a
What
word.
is it?
What are
Unconfident? I'm unconfident. I don't know what it is.
What am I, an
I don't
English
know.
teacher? I don't know that fucking
I'm
word.
curious.
Yeah.
Listen, we're all comics.
Insecure.
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 Thank you.
Insecure.
Thank you,
There's Jamie,
Jamie.
our producer.
Yes. You're the teacher. You should be telling me what
I'm
it
a
was.
PE
She's not a
teacher,
teacher.
relax.
She's not a teacher.
True.
She can throw a
She's-
ball.
No. Yeah.
Certified.
Can we delete that?
Yeah. Go ahead though.
Oh, yeah,
But listen. Go ahead.
You're insecure about
Oh,
your
Maya,
about my
get
back
in
hair.
here,
I'm
buddy.
sorry.
Jeremiah.
I
Get it
zoned
together,
out.
buddy. Come on, baby.
I started
Keep it
thinking about
together.
my
Come on.
back hair, and I was like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like this back hair. What was the question? I'm sorry, Brandon. What was?
No, listen. You're a man.
Yes.
I don't know. Whatever point you were going into, man.
Oh,
You
I
have
was just saying
hair?
I don't like having back hair. I think it's I don't mind
Whatever
having
you want,
chest
man.
hair,
You
but I
know
don't like
what?
having
Hey,
back
but you know
hair.
what though?
I really want to get that laser hair removed.
I know some
Do you guys
people
care
that
about
can
back hair?
wax.
Do you care about back
Oh.
hair?
I
Do
don't
it.
care about back hair.
Lydia's such a fucking
I
goer.
care.
I didn't know this
I
about
care.
you. You're-
I
You
care.
don't want no
Do I
hair.
seem
You wanna-
really like?
If you were
Baby.
my
Sorry, we
boyfriend,
can't
I'd be
do
like,
crosstalk.
I know
We can only have
someone.
one
Let's
conversation.
go.
I'll beat
I
straight
would
down.
keep you,
feel like you
but I
should.
would wax you.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down with it. And actually, waxing doesn't too much hurt.
And then you would say, "Holy shit!" And I'd be like, "Shut up."
No, you know what?
Take
I don't like. I pluck the hairs off my face sometimes.
Why, man?
It feels good.
No, it
like,
does not feel
it does.
good.
I
Get
will
the
fall
fuck outta here.
asleep. I will. I promise you. I've laid down in girls' laps and like, hey, take the tweezers and get these stray hairs, and they'll
So
pluck.
what?
And
You know what? Hey, but they'll love you if you don't pluck them. Did you know that?
I know they
you don't
will,
need-
but
okay.
it feels good, and I fall asleep. And
No, it doesn't feel good. That hurts. Pulling hairs out of a
Is
cheek,
it your beard hair?
my like all this,
like
right up
random,
in
like
here.
stray.
barber
I have
that-
that too.
The
The
I get
barber
that,
that
too.
I work
think I have
with,
that.
he puts wax right there
That's
on men.
bullshit.
Yeah, and wax it.
Yanks
Yeah,
it out, yeah.
I had that happen. That my sister and my cousin had that wax that they put in their hand and they put it on there and they
Yep.
pulled it off.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh yes, do it again. Where else can you do it? Do it somewhere else. Let's go.
You're a freak.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
really are
a
a
little
freak,
bit,
dude.
Loki.
You really are a
Hey.
freak. This
I am
is-
in the
alright.
process of getting laser hair removal on my whole body.
Oh, good,
That's-
good move.
That's good.
Hey,
yeah.
So I guess I
I need a
don't like
recommendation. Listen, I need a recommendation.
You got a
Jeremiah,
laser
you need a
way.
Brazilian.
I do. I do.
Mm.
Do you
I
like
will-
that feeling? Oh, you would
I'll
love
take-
your
I'll-
crotch getting just ripped apart.
I don't know about the crotch.
Listen.
I don't know. About
I had
that,
Lydia, we're being real. I had my asshole crack
Oh, by
wax,
my sugaring girl.
oiled, sugared.
but really, how did that feel?
I get it
Terrible.
done all the
It feels
time.
awful. That's okay though.
Does
It's slight. But here's what I will say, by the way. Way less toilet paper usage. I mean, just like magnificent. You wouldn't believe what you can get away with just like a hairless ass crack. It's crazy. It's on that I would get the lasering or whatever fucking
I'll-
done. It's amazing.
Yeah, for your
I'll
butt.
do the
Yeah,
crack
yeah,
too.
My butt has been feeling. I got my whole body, my vagina, my
Mm.
taint, my asshole, my ass cheeks.
You're
my
ready to go.
nipple,
You're getting like you're
My
getting in
back.
marriage mode, right?
my
Like I'll eat ass, I'll do whatever. I don't take my birth control. I'm getting my taint waxed.
Put it out on the
Damn,
airwaves.
bitch.
Right.
Is that
Damn.
what it sounds like? Fuck.
No, that's hey.
Are you getting your armpits and everything?
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
And even
Is
like
it-
my
you
chin
said
and
body-
my upper lip.
like the
I
hair
do
removal?
get
Or the-
hair on my chin. It's
Really?
pretty bad. I
Listen.
used to, and you know what it was? I was spending so much money on like razors, spending so much time
Wait, you were
shaving
you
my
weren't
body
shaving
all the time, and I would
Okay.
shave
It's Middle
everything.
Eastern.
Yeah.
Middle Eastern. Yeah,
And
that's real.
then I was spending a lot of money just to get like my hair removed, like off my chin and my upper lip. And
Yeah.
when I went in for a consultation, they were like, "Why don't you just get your whole body lasered?" So I literally took out a loan to pay
Damn,
for.
how
I
much is it?
financed
Oh,
it.
shit.
It's a lot. It's a bit.
It's
Like,
a
It's
bit.
probably
You have
as
to
much as
buy the
maybe
house?
getting like a breast implant might be.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's.
Jeez.
So
didn't know.
I make
And how many?
payments.
How many
See
like?
what I'm saying? She's
treatments do you
getting
have to
ready
do?
for
I'm
marriage.
She's
not.
trying to-
Give me the-
she's trying
I
to be
don't
ready.
even.
You know what I
I don't
mean?
know if I
Believe
fully
in-
believe in marriage. I believe in love. Like I just want to be in love. and
God
that's
bless
it.
you for not believing in marriage.
I just want to be in love.
You
If
say
marriage
that
comes
until
along.
you're with.
I just
the-
want to be in love is like the pre-lot of marriage. You know what I mean? Like it's just the
Yeah.
right
It's-
before, like
that's-
you're pre-marriage
You're
right
probably
now. You know what I
right.
mean?
That's what
If
you
I
women
fell in
say.
love
Like,
with someone,
oh,
I'd probably
damn.
trap them into marrying me. Maybe.
Yeah,
Right, yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
happens.
With
You
that,
might-
like, that barely taking the birth control shit that you do.
It's only because of my weight, and I want to find another birth control that's not just condoms. I would like to be on 2 forms of birth control.
Yeah, I would also like to find birth control that's not condoms. Yeah, oof, terrible,
No, I'm
terrible.
saying in
Those
addition
things,
to
ugh.
condoms, I like to be on 2 forms, so condoms and birth control. And I
That-
haven't found one that doesn't allow me, that works just perfectly, that doesn't allow me to gain weight. Like, I just haven't found
I hate
it.
to be
No.
this
What
guy,
about
but you're
that-
not fat.
You're
Byron.
not,
But whatever.
no.
Thank you, but
You're not.
I struggle. I
What's
struggle
what's
with my
that,
weight
the-
a little bit.
I think it's like the T thing that they put
Yeah,
up
that's the
there.
IUD. I was
Okay.
bleeding a lot through the IUD,
Oh,
and I was
okay.
going through like a box of tampons a month, and my doctor was like, "That's not normal," and so
Did
she
they
took it out.
did they put it in? They had to mess up because
No,
I messed with a
it's-
girl who had that, and it was.
She was fine.
Yeah,
No,
she was
I
fine.
had the copper IUD,
Never had
and they
that.
say that maybe the copper, because it didn't have any hormones, that maybe I should try the Mirena because it does have hormones.
So I don't know which one
But
she had.
I
thought it
don't
was
like.
all
I
one
don't
thing.
like even those synthetic hormones because it just like fucks with my body and I gain weight. A lot of it's just water weight, but it just.
Well,
sucks.
a lot of times I just was like, God, is it meant to be? No. Okay. I'm not going to have a baby. And I would just have sex.
We would blame
What?
Destiny. That was her
What?
I only
version.
got pregnant once.
I'm
I
all
guess
about.
it's meant to be.
That's how
I'm kind of all about
Had
science.
one.
Like,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I
I'm
just
not.
need to understand science, and science says if someone jizzes inside of you, you're gonna get pregnant. Like, there's a good chance you might get pregnant.
Yeah, if you're
I was like,
ovulating, yeah.
"Eeny, meeny,
Which is
miny,
usually when you
moe."
want someone to jizz inside you is when you're ovulating.
And then how many times do you have sex and a condom breaks? Like, it happens so often to me. With me, it does like all the time. I have condoms.
I had it happen once on spring break in '92. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
It's happened. a
I
couple
put.
of
I
times, but
mean,
breaks
like-
down
it
a lot
doesn't.
of
It doesn't. I
headaches
say it breaks, but really, I just put like a bottle rocket up there to shoot it
Just-
off. Like, hey,
yeah.
bro, I gotta
Oh,
keep
no,
going,
I
bitch.
gotta-
I'm sorry, I gotta
Do
shoot you.
You at least tell him you're a good guy. You like, oh, and you don't wait till
The
after,
bottle,
like,
the noise of
"Oh,
the bottle rocket
no."
just tells them the sparks on their ass cheeks,
It goes, you don't wait till
which is
afterwards,
like,
oh shit,
which was
it's-
the unwritten verse of the Star Spangled Banner. And the
I did
sparks
tell
on the
Brian
ass cheeks.
In our 30s, I said, I'm getting off birth control because I'll probably get cancer or something. So I'm just done with this.
Okay, so you made that up. That's
Yeah,
not even a real
Right.
I
thing.
don't even know, but I just
Yeah,
got, I'm
good for
tired
you.
of this. And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
if we have a baby, we have a baby. Then it's meant to be. And he said, I'm getting a vasectomy. And so then
Good.
that happened.
Yeah,
Oh,
Brian's a
So-
smart guy.
good
I like
job.
Brian. Brian just earned some
But
points.
you can
Why
still
don't we
get
have-
pregnant off of birth control.
Why
'cause
don't
that
we have
happened to
birth
me,
control
so.
for males that they have to take
They-
every day?
It's called a
there's
So
one-
it's like
vasectomy.
There's one that
just
they're
shoot
trying.
blanks.
There's one that they're
They
trying
just
to
shoot
do,
blanks.
but
That's a vasectomy,
we're
but
not
that's
trying to.
long-term.
Honestly, I
right?
think
trying to
it's
do it.
like
Yeah.
some Illuminati shit of why it doesn't work. I think there's some like conspiracy. I don't know what, but like
I think it's honestly.
We
I think
should
it's
have it.
rich white guys don't want it to work. They don't want to take pills every day. So I think that's what it is.
I don't know what it is. Okay, listen. So we had your male stripper story. Let's do the.
Let's go to
Why did you just do
Jeremiah.
like a deep sigh like?
It's
Yes.
like, I want to hear Jeremiah's story.
I know.
My story?
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
Yeah. We're gonna close this.
Oh,
motherfucker
okay,
up.
cool. I have a few actually. I don't know which ones you guys want to
Good.
hear. I
We
have,
want the sauciest, baby.
the sauces. Well,
Open
one
with the closer.
I seen. I lie to strippers whenever I go. I
You
just
lie.
lie. I lie to
I know they all
strippers.
lie.
I like. Well, I told this one girl basically without saying I was him.
I'm
was like,
Obama's son.
I was Trevor
No.
Noah actually.
You know.
Oh my God! I
You're
would
a
totally
piece
call
of
you out
shit.
on
You're a
that.
piece of shit.
What
And then you did your own stand up in
And
front
I
of him,
did,
you piece of
right,
shit.
Exactly.
Oh, you
and
fucker.
without saying it, I didn't say I was Trevor Noah, but I gave his whole backstory how I was from South Africa.
Oh my
And
God,
my
you piece
dad
of
and
shit.
my mom were like, my dad was white, my mom was black, which is not
You-
true. Both
you're
my
a
parents are
motherfucker.
black. Like I lie because I don't
Like,
I don't.
my name is T Noah. No,
It's-
Trevor N. And that's
right.
like, fuck you.
And she was like, "Why don't you have an accent?" I was like, "I came up here when I was a small child. I just lost it. Like I don't use it. Like you know what I mean? Like I grew up with around Americans, so I was like, oh, I want to sound American." And she was like, "Oh wow!" And I was like, I was born during apartheid, and because I was. That's not a lie. I was born
Oh,
during
God.
apartheid,
I mean,
but
In
you
America.
know, in America, exactly. And she believed me, and like I didn't have to pay for anything. She's like, "Oh my God." Like I don't pay for lap
you
dances.
didn't have
anyway.
to pay for anything?
I don't pay for lap
She
dances.
give you a lap dance for
She
free?
didn't. No, she was a smart girl.
I was like, I've never met a stripper that's done that.
She was a smart girl. But she did stay with me the whole night. I don't know
Oh.
why. Because I was like, I'm not paying.
Because she
you.
couldn't get a dance
'Cause-
anywhere else.
I guess it was a group of us. It was a group of us. She could have got any one of those guys because they were all willing. I'm like the creepy guy in the back, like drinking my drink, and the girls come up. You know, hey, how you eat? Or they go, hey, you want a lap dance? I'm like, no, I'm just drinking my drink.
When you get older, I want you to say you're Nelson Mandela.
Right.
Nelson Mandela, apartheid.
But he'll be
went to
dead
jail
before he
for-
is. Sorry.
They won't know.
Nelson is dead,
They're
but
not
they
gonna
won't
know.
know.
Listen, come on.
They
Maybe they
I
know when
didn't know.
Mandela died.
You don't even. Do you know? Well, I was gonna
I know
make
who
a
he is.
Terrible joke.
He's like,
Nobody
We
knows.
want
he said
terrible
hi to
jokes here.
Oprah or something.
Yeah.
Did he?
He's
He went into jail
he's
for
the
a while.
voice. He's the voice of God right now.
Mandela? No,
No.
that's
Morgan
Morgan
Freeman.
Freeman. Yeah,
That was
exactly.
It's
joke.
the other
Exactly.
actor with freckles.
Right, and everybody said they look alike. So that was the
Yeah.
joke,
See
is that
that?
they look
Yeah.
alike. That they
Who?
look just like.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I know
just
his
heard.
name if I hear it.
Listen, girl. No
Listen.
worries. Okay, but so you pretended you were Trevor Noah.
Yeah, I basically pretended I was Trevor Noah the whole night. I just lied. I never paid for anything. Like the most you get out of me, like when you're on the pole, it's like $1. I'm like, oh, she's doing a good job.
You know what? Talk to Brandon about that little bragging story. He
Oh,
made money. He took it from
Listen.
the stripper.
Oh,
Is it wrong to steal a loaf of bread to feed your family? Then is it wrong to steal a 20 off the floor if someone gave that to a stripper, but like it's on the floor and you're in a strip club and you're
Hey,
drunk? You gotta
listen.
take, and you don't have a job. You don't have a job at the time. And you're like, I'm
How
gonna take
did you
that.
get into a strip club if you didn't?
Well,
pay?
The man Tron Jones fucking paid for me to get into a strip club. God bless him. God bless that man. God bless Tron. Big
So,
up to him. Tron.
was
got
that
the
the first?
backyard
Was
truck.
that like the first
And you
strip
didn't
club
have
you've been?
any money.
I didn't have a job.
You stole money from the stripper.
Well,
It
he
was
didn't
on the
steal it.
floor.
He didn't steal it.
wasn't.
He was
listen,
on
it
the
wasn't on the
floor.
stage. It was on the floor.
That could've
Somebody
fed
made it
someone's
rain.
Baby.
They make
Yeah.
listen.
Well,
that fed me, and I'm
that-
a big baby.
You're
so.
a grown ass man that can
Barely.
find a
I'm
job.
barely a
that
grown-ass man.
affected her.
It was sad. But anyways, back to your story. Sorry.
Oh.
So you ended
So-
apartheid.
Yeah.
Nobody can get money out of you at the strip club.
You ended apartheid.
I ended
You did a rugby
apartheid.
movie with Matt Damon.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And what else? I told them I made sure all my friends knew, so they were all in on it. Like they were all like, as I'm telling the girl the story, I'm talking to them like, hey, make sure y'all know I'm from South Africa. Shh, don't say nothing. And they were all in on it. They were in on a joke, and I do it all the time. I always lie. I always lie to strippers, just because I
Yeah.
feel like they're lying to me, right? Like they try to make me feel like
They are.
not.
They are
I wanna
usually. Yes, they
assume
are.
that.
they
They
are.
are, because
they're,
they
they're
are.
trying to make me feel
You
like
don't-
I'm more than what I'm.
Where
supposed
are
to
the
be.
stripper nurses then,
Okay,
Lydia?
but it's
You're
Honestly,
you're on trial right
They
now.
don't care.
I'm sure
Yeah.
they don't. I'm sure
They
they
don't
don't. I know.
Yeah.
It's a game for me. It's fun for me.
I don't
to
care,
get
you
them to
don't
try
care.
To make me pay money.
That seems
and it
so
should be-
sad.
No,
Nobody
it's
cares.
not.
It's all about getting money.
Yeah, 'cause
Humanity is sad. It's fine.
They're going to. I mean, they're going to make their money anyway off of random guys. Like I have a friend who loves. Like he falls in love with strippers. Like,
Those
he
are the ones
falls-
you
What a
look for.
loser. What
Yeah.
a loser.
Yeah.
He listen.
goddamn loser.
He is.
That's such.
And he has a great job and
Yeah, so
he can pay
Perfect.
bills, but and he gets a paycheck and he goes in there. He calls like yo, bro, the stripper, she loves me. She doesn't want me to go to other strippers. And I'm like, of course, because you're her rent. That's why.
Yep.
That's what it is, bro. Like, learn that. And he doesn't believe me, but he's like, no, she fucking loves me for me.
That is kind of sad.
And I'm like, dude, no, she doesn't.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah. But he's a great guy.
Yeah.
He'll be a great husband someday.
Oh sure.
Hopefully he meets a girl.
Right.
That's not a stripper.
That's not a stripper.
So that's just the business, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even I feel like
It's money.
for a male stripper, it would be the same. Like he
Yeah.
wouldn't-
Half of the male strippers are gay.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
more
what,
than
and that's
half.
what I was gonna say earlier.
That's
that-
why they're in such good shape because
Yeah.
they don't.
man.
Yeah, they gotta.
Well, I've seen a lot of the other the other boy strippers, male strippers I've seen have been all at gay clubs, like gay
Yeah.
bars, and they straight up. But I mean, they do crazy stuff. They stuff like
Yeah.
they wear. They'll straight up just wear. Have you seen those just like cock straps? Like they're just like sleeves that they put on
Yeah.
their cock.
Oh,
and their
yeah.
back
Sometimes
is
it's like a
assless.
toucan's
Is it animal
mouth.
or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I
They
was
do
gonna say
different
elephant.
stuff.
Yeah.
And like they have
Gotta be
the
elephant.
biggest cocks I've ever seen. I'm like, oh my god, I would never want that in my butt.
There's like
Like,
ever like a,
Well, of course
right?
not.
How do I don't even know how some of these gay guys like such a big cock. Like I would, if I was a gay guy, I'd want a small dick in my butt. But I guess they just love it. And I mean, there's so, let's be real, a lot of chicks like big dick in their ass too. So
Oh.
If you watch porn, that's a thing.
God bless you. God,
That's about
Lydia,
money,
Porn
too.
is a thing. Yeah, that is
That'd
about
be amazing. Lydia's
And
extra
women
be
get to
amazing.
make-
What?
You're a hot pickup.
Hey,
You're a
listen.
good free agent right now. Someone should wife you. You are a good free agent.
I think the world's about money, really.
Is it?
Yeah, I would agree.
Okay, now we're doing. Now break down the world. And
I feel like my heart is broken a little bit here.
I'm
and there.
sorry.
It should be.
sorry,
I think
buddy.
that maybe that's why I didn't ever want to go to a strip club because I didn't want to see
But you
it.
should go. Every time I've gone to a strip club and I've seen women there, like the women get more play or love, than the guys do. Like the other strippers come to the women, they're like, oh my God, hey, like they'll come with like their boyfriend and they'll spend time with them because they know
yeah,
like
yeah.
they're having
No,
fun.
no,
Like
no,
they're like,
that's
oh,
a
that's
tactic.
If
That's a
there's-
tactic.
no, I agree,
If
but they
there's
still want time
a
with
couple,
the actual woman.
you always work the woman because the woman makes a decision for the man
You
who's going to
diffuse
dance.
the woman. You carefully
Yeah.
diffuse her. You cut the red wire. That's her. And then you go into the man, and the man gives.
Well,
the
the
money,
man
or
has
whatever
the
fuck.
money. The woman makes the decision. So you chum up to the
That's
girl.
America.
See,
Childish Gambino should do a song about that. That's amazing.
Why doesn't the woman ever have the money?
Listen.
Well-
that's right,
Well,
bitch.
I-
Right?
Why
Let's
doesn't
let's
it?
let's
I
make it
don't
right though.
know.
You know what I mean?
Why?
Not.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't
Why
be mad
not?
at it.
I bet you some of those low lives do have like a lady who brings in all the dough.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
definitely.
sure,
without a doubt.
yeah.
It's probably the minority.
But the
but definitely.
majority- Yeah.
I know a couple of dudes like that. Yeah, absolutely. That's
That
real.
go to the strip club and use their the girls'
girls'
money.
money.
Absolutely. And they cheat on
Yeah.
their wives, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Are you talking about my ex-boyfriend?
I'm talking about people you might even know.
That's crazy.
Whatever.
Whatevs.
All right, listen. 10:20. This
Oh,
thing
yeah.
needs to turn into a fucking pumpkin. Let's do plugs, right?
Yeah.
Let's do some fucking plugs.
Oh, yeah.
I have, let's see, I have a Father's Day. I keep meaning to call my dad. Dad, if you're watching, doubt it.
Yep.
Father's Day, come out here because I'm doing a show at the Rec Room, June 17th. Yeah. I've got a show the 23rd in Laguna Beach with Ed Steinfeld at
bless.
Laguna Beach Brewery. And
That
I'll be at
motherfucker's
the
on the radio now. Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, he does. I'll be at the Comedy Store, I believe, soon because
Ooh, nice.
God bless.
Jeff asked me recently, but
Jeff Ross.
I can't. Oh, I wish.
Yeah.
Jeff Husbands. He runs Sunday nights, Cadillac Sundays in the Belly Room.
Oh,
Ooh.
kind of like
Yeah.
the margarita. I like the car.
Kinda like that, like the car, the margarita, Cadillac Sundays.
I'm a
Yeah.
fan of the margarita as well as
Me
the car.
too.
But
Me too.
Yeah.
And I'm Erin Hart, everything on social media.
erinhartcomic.com. Is that what it is?
erinhartcomic.com. Yes.
There you go, girl. Jeremiah, what do you got?
all right, so let's do the social media first. On Facebook, it's Jeremiah White, Jeremiah J. White. On everything else, is Mr. J. White because somebody took my name. But I have a show on Tuesday at Godfather's in Tustin.
Woo.
Yeah. What's that?
With Tron Jones.
With Tron Jones, yeah, the
Tron
big homie
Jones.
Tron Jones at 8 o'clock, May 15th. And then I'll be at Flappers on
Burbank or Claremont?
Burbank.
Okay.
Burbank. July 2nd and the 3rd. Yeah, it'll be a fun show. It's the comedy plug. So it's gonna be a great time. Come out, enjoy.
Yeah. Lydia, what you got, girl?
So I have a Pomona show on the 20th at the Metro Ale House. I'll be there,
Yeah.
and then I have just Anchor Bar 14th and the 28th of this month.
And you
But-
also have on the 20th pay Chase credit card.
Yes,
That's
I have
important.
to- I have
That's
to-
important.
I have a
Anyone want to
feeling
donate,
Lydia's
girl?
going to get some
But-
stalkers from the show.
Maybe.
Oh.
But you can follow me on IG at Pretty Girl Comic. Girls with a U. So it's Pretty Girl, GURL, comic.
Fuck.
And she's pretty hot, so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And not fat.
Not
Not
at
fat.
all.
No.
I'm a little jealous, actually.
You're so sweet.
Jamie, what do you got, baby boy? Jamie says he just loves being here. I love him. He's a great
We
man.
love Jamie, our producer.
Jamie's funny
Yeah.
too, by the way.
Yeah.
Jamie's
He's also a
hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
I act like people who watch the show don't know who Jamie is already.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Jamie, show your face.
Yeah,
Come here,
you want
Jamie.
some? You want
Come
some?
here.
You want some free
Come
time,
here.
baby boy?
Get over here.
Plug yourself, Jamie. Come on, man.
There he is.
Homie, Jamie.
Oh
Ah.
shit! Look at this dog over
Yeah.
here. Stylish ass hat. I like that hat.
Beautiful.
I do Max Bloom's comedy open mic extravaganza every Friday except for the first Friday of the month. And I'm doing just random shows here and there. I think this week I might be doing the fucking Ed Steinfeld show in Laguna. With me and some other
this week's
fucking
my
dude.
son's birthday.
Oh, fuck
Baby
your
boy's
son.
gonna be 22.
Wow.
Yeah, well, he's not a baby boy anymore. Leave him
My
alone.
baby boy.
He's old now, so he's a man now.
You can't stop a mother's love.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Mother's love goes forever.
You guys, this has been Tales from the Pole. Thank you guys so much.
Bye.
Have a great night. Bye.